Alright guys, let's run down the homework from last night for pre-algebra 2.1. Tell whether the triangles are congruent or not congruent. Just as a quick reminder, congruent means same size and the same shape. And also the symbol for congruent looks like that. So are these two triangles congruent? They are not congruent. And the reason why they're not congruent is they are both right triangles. However, they are not the same shape. They're a different size. One is bigger than the other, so that makes them not congruent. Tell whether the two triangles are congruent. Looking at them, they look like they're the same shape, and they look like they're exactly the same size. So I would say that these are congruent. Same size, same shape. The figures are congruent. That means that they're exact same size, exact same shape, exact same angles, exact same area, exact same perimeter. Everything is the same. The corresponding angles are angle A corresponds to angle J. Maybe I can just draw a line. Angle B corresponds to angle K. Angle C corresponds to angle L. And angle M corresponds to angle D, and D and M. Yep, so that one's over there like that. The corresponding side lengths, AB corresponds to JK, and BC corresponds to KL, and CD corresponds to LM, and AD corresponds to JM. The only thing that I would suggest is that these line segments have a little line on top of them. Exercise 7, angle P. What corresponds with angle P? That would be angle W. Angle Q corresponds to angle V. Angle R corresponds to angle Z. And angle S corresponds to angle Y. I guess there's one more. And then we've got angle T corresponding to angle X. Corresponding sides, we've got PQ. And I'll draw a little line here. PQ corresponds with VWV. So that one goes right there. QR is going to correspond with VZ. RS is going to correspond with ZY. ST is going to correspond with YX. And the last one we've got is TP corresponds to XW. Tell whether the two are congruent. Well, if we look here at the side lengths, here we've got 6, here we've got 6, that's good. This is 8, this is 8, that's good. The hypotenuse is 10, this is 10. If we look at the angle measures, because this has one line and this has one line, we know those are the same. Here we've got 2 lines and here we've got 2 lines, so we know those are the same. And we got a 90-90, so we know these are 100% congruent. Same angle, same side length, same area, same perimeter. Let's figure out which one is the correct answer. The first thing is, it is certainly not that one. It is certainly not that one. It's not this one. We know that it's congruent because corresponding sides and corresponding angles are congruent. Tell whether the two figures are congruent. Well, they have to have same shape, same size, so yes, they're both rectangles, but the short side of the rectangle is 10 and 8. Those would both have to be either 10 or they would both have to be 8. the long side of the rectangle, here we've got 15 and here we have 12. So they don't have the same side length. So we know that these are not congruent. So I'm going to start by getting rid of that as my multiple choice. It says not congruent, only corresponding sides are congruent. Corresponding sides are not congruent, we know that. Not congruent, only corresponding angles are congruent. That's true. Not congruent, corresponding sides and corresponding angles are not congruent. It's not that one. And what they're talking about there is that corresponding angles, yeah, they're both 90s, right? In a rectangle, we know that all the corners are 90s, right? They're all 90s. So the corresponding angles are congruent. But they've got different side lengths, so they're still not congruent. The area of two congruent, are the areas of two congruent figures equal? Well, congruency we know is same size, same shape. And so if something has the exact same size and the exact same shape, there's a lot of things that are congruent. The angles are congruent. The side lengths. The perimeters. The areas. All of these things are going to be congruent. They're going to be exactly the same. So are the areas of two congruent figures equal? Well, we know it's not no, and we know it's not no. There we go. Yes, the dimensions of congruent figures are equal, so the areas of the figures are equal. Number 15, the last one. The trapezoids are congruent. Determine whether the statements are true or false. Side AB is congruent to YZ. What do you think? If we rotated this around, they would both be the top pieces. I would say true. B, is angle A, let's see, let me erase this quick. Is angle A congruent to angle X? Well, they're in different positions. So there's actually not enough information here to tell us. They're definitely not in the same location. But I wonder if there's enough information. Well, these are parallel. That's what so because, see the little red triangles here? These are parallel. And if we drew a line through, and one of them was 90 degrees, you know the other one is also going to be 90 degrees. So I'm going to say for B, I'm going to say true. Angle A corresponds to angle X. Correspond means it's in the same position. So angle A here is at the top. If you rotated this 180 degrees, X would actually sit at the bottom. So they are not in corresponding. A actually corresponds to Y. The sum of the angles of measures A, B, C, D is equal to 360. Okay? That should be true. The sum of the measure of angles is 90. So what they're telling us is because we know that they're congruent, we know that this angle right here is 90, right, because of that marking. So we know that there's a 90 in there. We know that this one is going to be 140. So we should have 40 plus 90 plus 90 plus 140. And I know that 90 plus 90 is 180, and 40 plus 140 is 180, and 180 plus 180 is 360. So 90 plus 140 plus 40 plus 90 equals 360. So the answer is true. And that does it for your homework from last night. Good job.